Welcome back, guys. So for anime lovers, let's talk about anime. Anime is an animation style, so it's a different animation style. So let's talk about anime. It's originated from Japan, as you can see. So this says anime is a Japanese originated animation characterized by diverse art styles, okay, themes and demographics, often featuring expressive characters and frequently adaptation of manga, light novels, or games. We have anime. I want to talk about anime. Look at an example of anime. This is what an anime looks like. But then, how do you generate this character? Of course, you have the idea of keywords and all those things. But before we proceed, let me reference the types of anime sheets. So now you have your types of anime. We have kawaii, we have more anime, we have retro Japanese anime, Studio Ghibli. This trended some time ago with ChatGPT, So let's see Studio Ghibli. So let's see what that looks like because it trended. If you remember, it was a trend on Twitter at a point in time. So you could see you could generate all these characters. You just need to define what you want to generate. So you could see something like this, and all you have to do is just to specify the type of anime you want, which are of different types. So let's see how you can go about generating that. Of course, we all know that it's all about keywords, but you need to know these types. This video will not be long because actually we've spoken about how to generate images, and all you have to do now is just to get your anime style. So we're talking about anime right now, and right now if you're to create something anime related, you could actually create a new prompt that states that, and what that states, you could actually state the type of anime you want, or you just go plain. The AI tool gives you any of the types of anime. But if you get to use a specific type of anime like I've been using, you just have to copy the keyword of the anime you want to use. You could check different types and see the types that suits you. You could actually make research on retro Japanese anime, Studio Ghibli, Vivid Misha anime. So there are different types and you could see the reference sheet right here. So let's go straight to creating an anime character. So let's say I want to create an anime character. I want a consistent, okay, anime character, or let's use a particular one. Let's use Studio Ghibli since it trended at a point in time. So let's say copy. So let's do this. I want a consistent Studio Ghibli anime character with its core character block, and okay, that determines the consistency of the character placed in different scenarios, yet the character stays consistent. So you could see these are other prompts that is different from the one we did earlier on. So this is another way, but you notice something stays consistent in all these prompts. The keywords: anime, Studio Ghibli anime character, then core character block, which is going to determine consistency. So these are the keywords. You could place them anyhow. You could write your words anyhow. So instead of me using fast, I'll use pro, of course. I prefer pro. So I'm going to, you could use any of these. I told you it doesn't matter. It's just my own thing. So I'm going to have this sent right now to get our anime. So let's say I want to create an anime character. I want a constant Studio Ghibli anime character with its core character block that determines the consistency of the character placed in different scenarios, yet the character stays consistent. So here we have to maintain that 2D and drawn. So anime are mostly 2Ds here, not just 3Ds. So here we have the art style block. So we have Studio Ghibli 2D anime style directed by cells shading, flat colors, soft watercolor background, nostalgic atmosphere, whimsical. So you have your style prompt right now. So the core character blocks as this. This is the immutable description of your character. It must be highly specific. So let's say, as you can see, we are facing that issue again. So what I would have said is that each of the prompts should be in sentences where, for instance, okay, it should be in sentences. I think that would be understandable. So you have your prompt formula. When you're ready to generate scene, you combine the character, you combine the blocks using the exact formula: art style, core character block, action and environment. So here you have your scenario. So scenario one, waiting at a train station. So here we have this. So you have your prompt style. Everything has been included here, so we don't need something like this. Since everything has been included here, it just gave a definition and prompt formula. So for instance, we have all these scenarios. So all we have to do now is to copy it directly because the style has been included and the scenario prompt was included as well. So if you notice from here, you have your core character, which is a 19 years old African boy. Yes, oversized mustard, standard attire, and everything was changed right here in this prompt. So the major thing right now is the style. You see this is the style right here. So let's see if that style comes back right now. So we have our style right here. So this is the main style which determines how the character comes out. So here you could see the style came here and it is right now. So you could see right here, yeah, the only thing that is not here is whimsical. So let's copy this and get our anime character. So let's see what the style looks like. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it. So I won't do too much since we know the whole scope of creating characters and how to go about it. We just have to talk about anime and this is it right here. So let's see what the result looks like. So look at this right now. This is so good. So you could see this right now. This is a Ghibli style. So we have, as you can see, the character stays consistent and that's what that matters the most. So we have this and that's our character. So we could go to the second prompt and see if the character stays consistent because we had the same thing right there. So let me just paste this right now. So let me paste this and let's see if we have a consistent character. So you could go on and on to generate your anime in different styles. So right now I'm using Studio Ghibli style, but you could actually use any other style right now and you could leave it plain to generate whatever you want to generate. So right now we have this as a second, same character, different scenario, different action, and it looks consistent still. So I'm going to look at the third and let's see what the third character gives us. So right now, this is me right now creating the third character and let's see what this same person, different scenario, different actions. So I just copied that right now and here we are. So I'm going to check out what we've done so far. So these are the new character, which is the anime style. So I'm going to open this right now and let's see what the anime style looks like. So we have different anime style right now and let's check that out. So here we are. So this is the first one. Look at the face, look at everything, look at this, look at the height, look at this, the same shoe, of course, the same shirt, the same. So the character is consistent, as you could see. Basically, that's how to go about creating an anime style. And we have different types, like I've spoken right here. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.